There's gotta be a secret involving these puddles, right? It can't just be me. Alright, welcome back to BTD6. Today we're gonna be doing the boss event because despite me being a walking hot take, I do want to show off a tower that might actually be the meta for tier 2 of Elite Dreadbloon. So tier 1 Elite Dreadbloon is about to come out here, and it's gonna be the traditional, you know, sticky bomb ninja with as many fucking whatever they're called, cannons as we can, really, about around the village. But I want to answer a question here, right? Because some people are probably thinking about it in their head as we speak. What is this new meta-defining tower that will completely just blows the previous strat out of the water? Well, this tower is he was buffed beyond belief. One of the updates, and in a previous update that was actually fairly recent. And as I'm placing these, I do want to just let Dreadbloon go. So you know, that's stuff. But this tower is something that I've featured many a time in previous videos, and this little tower is actually in the support category. So you can make more money as, you know, the Dreadbloon is still going out, and just let him slow. He's yet again a very slow burn tower, but if you actually are able to, you know, let him do his thing, then, you know, you can just easily switch over to a mad for the final support category, and, you know, that's that. However, I'm not going to show you right now, I'm not going to tell you right now, because I want you to actually see it in action, because this is one of those things that it doesn't seem like it. It really doesn't, but it is. And it blew me out of the water the first time I used it. Then ever since then, I've always used it as a thing for Dreadbloon, whatever Dreadbloon actually is featured on the channel. So tier 1 goes down. He died right around here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. This man is somehow... Oh yeah, no, he's on the ice platform. So I'm going to set up my farming empire, right? Which shouldn't be too bad. I can just sort of sell them all. You know, it's not too bad. And then I will set up for tier 2, because I do have a tower that will defend all the way until tier 2. And that is this man. This man is surprisingly good at his job, and he will single-handedly hold off the balloons until tier 2, where we'll actually finally showcase the tower that I want to show off, because it's something that is still pretty underrated despite the recent damage buffs. And I want to show it off because it deserves its recognition. So now some people may be wondering, what is this tower that I am talking about? Because obviously I just used this to defend, because believe it or not, the Monkey Pirates was not doing that good well. But the tower is actually right here. He's very affordable, and he actually does his job against not only defending the rock balloons, but actually chipping away at Dreadbloon until he gets to the support category, which by that time you should have more than enough money to get the mad and just defend the rest of it. But I just want to show this off here, because if more people actually started using him for tier 2 of Elite Dreadbloon, if you use him, you actually do save money in the long run, because you don't have to worry about going for a full druid setup in order to get through all the way until the magic category and then switch over to the mad. Because believe it or not, you're not actually profiting during that. It's just, you know, it's a whatever thing. It's just like, oh, you know, it's just dividends. You know, it's a... What's the word I'm looking for here? What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word right now, but... God damn it, what is that word I'm looking for? Look at this damage. Yes, he's a bit slow doing it, but he does his job well. I did not want to get the pirate word. But even, you know, if you're still feeling a little worried about it, you can actually go for a mad while this guy's slowly chipping away at Dreadbloon, because he's just that good at his job. Like, he is. He's obviously, it's a very slow takedown, but he's doing his job, which is taking care of the boss, which is all you really need on, you know, longer maps, which is where 99% of the time bosses are planted. So now, if you're always feeling a little worried about the time running out, you can always just support him with even more spike storms, because the more spike storm, the better, in this scenario anyway. And at this point, I'm not worried about him, but I am a little bit worried about the time running out. I'm not worried about the boss himself at this point. So tier 2 goes down, and With this guy and 2 more Spike Storms, because you can even just buy this guy as, you know, it's as just normal defense. And then you can get these 2 guys once, you know, the boss is actually out. And that is literally it. Just using Spike Factories and the Mad, of course, to their fullest extent and actually defending the second tier. Now, is this meta-defining? It depends on the map. If it's a longer map, then yes, absolutely you can use this strat. But if it's like a bit more of a shorter map, which I don't think Dreadbloon's going to be featured on, to be honest. But just please use the middle path Spike Factory more, especially the Carpet of Spikes, because the Carpet of Spikes is popping off with the recent damage buffs. He's very much worth the amount of money that you pay. I will meet you at tier 3 though, because tier 3 is going to go down in a goddamn instant, and it's going to be hilarious to watch. So tier 3 is out, right? He's here, you know, he's doing his thing, really. And some people might be wondering, well, why do you have a dart monkey right here? Well, I just want to show you this, because I feel this is hilarious. Alright, so the military thing is up, right? I'm going to sell you, and sell you, and sell you. And now, I just want you to see the amount of damage the Dart Paragon puts out. I'm not going to speed this up at all. I'm not going to speed this up at all. Look, just look at it. Wrecked. Absolutely annihilated. I love it. So tier 4 is here, right? He's there. He's doing his thing. I'm just going to do this, right? I'm going to unload every single one of them. Jesus Christ, I did like no damage. So the big race against time here is actually popping him before he goes out of the Dart Paragon's range, and it shouldn't be too bad, all things considered. So look at this damage. I just want to point out this damage. Look at it. This is tier 4, and Dreadbloon is tanky. He is very tanky. He's left the Dart Paragon range again, but just that damage is insanity. It just is. So tier 4 goes down without any problems at all. And what I'm going to do is I'll keep the damage amplification and all that stuff, but now it's just a waiting game because we just have to make as much money as possible, man. So tier 5, here we go, right? Here we go. He's not going to be too bad of an issue, especially looking at this damage. Holy Jesus Christ. You may be wondering, I have 2 military monkeys here. What about his military immunity, right? Well, I'd like to introduce you to the Dart Paragon. This man does not care about the military immunity because he will he will shred through the entirety of the military immunity on his own. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! And then that's just game over. That's game over with 3 Paragons on. Oh my god! What is happening to you, Dreadbloon? Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? Overall, I think he'll be a nice addition. He'll fit in nicely to the rotation of Paragons. I think Nijikiwa did a really good job. His design looks awesome, I must say. I have yet to try the Submerge, right? But I can't try the Submerge now, which makes me very sad. Anyways, that is all for today's video. If you did like it, please make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all of that YouTuber jazz. Not a bad Insta Monkey, and it's actually very fitting to this man. I'll see you later.